Many of you have been asking me in the comment section since I said there is nothing like the Word of God. What is my perspective of the concept of sin? What do I really think sin is? So in this video, I will be giving you my perspective of what sin is. Let's begin by defining the word sin. A generic definition for the word sin is anything that is morally evil, anything that you do against yourself, against your fellow human being, or against the process of life. It is considered sin. Therefore, morality is what determines what is sin and what is not sin. But now, there is one thing about morality. Morality is something that is highly subjective. There is no universal moral code. Morality depends on the culture in which you are. Every culture has their own moral code, and they sometimes do not agree with each other. In one culture, polygamy is immoral, yet in another, it is moral. In one culture, same-sex marriage is immoral, and yet in another, same-sex marriage is moral. In one culture, alcohol consumption is immoral, but in another culture, it is moral. So you see that the person who is considered a righteous man in this culture, if you take them out of their culture into another culture, they will be considered an immoral person. So morality is something that is highly subjective. It is determined by your culture, your religion, and your jurisprudence or your legal system. So if you want to live your life based on morality, will you be able to determine what is sin and what is not sin? You cannot, because what is sin in one culture is considered righteous in another culture. So you cannot live your life based on morality. But why do humans need morals anyway? Humans need moral because we want to conduct our lives with some degree of aesthetics. We want some order in our society, and we want to regulate transactions between human beings. We want to make sure that humans are good to one another. Do you need a moral code in order to be good? The answer is no, because right inside of you there is an intelligence that tells you whenever you do something against yourself, against your fellow human being, or against the process of life. There is that intelligence that always tells you you are doing something that is not right. So you do not need a moral code to be good. You just need to be in tune with life. The problem with this question of sin is that religion has taken this question of sin and morality to another level. They have brought in the concept of guilt and fear through morality. They make you feel that when you break their moral code, it has eternal consequences that transcend your life here on earth, and as a result, you begin to live in guilt and fear. And it is this guilt and fear that runs the business of religion. So religion has